Hello guys, how are you? I hope you will be fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like this video. This video is about introduction to NoSQL, not only SQL. This video is very interesting. Let's start this. Agenda. Introduction. Why NoSQL? Aggregate data models, data modeling details, distribution models, consistency, version stamps, map reduce. Introduction. A NoSQL, originally referring to non-SQL or non-relational, is a database that provides a mechanism for storage and retrieval of data. Tabular relations used in relational databases. Such databases came into existence in the late 1960s, used in real-time web applications and big data, sometimes called not only SQL, to emphasize the fact that they may support SQL-like query languages. Example: MarkLogic, Aerospike, Faircom, Citrix, Google Spanner. Through technically a new SQL database, Simus, LMBB, and OrientDB have made them too central to their designs. Your application: C-Tree DB API, C-Tree ISAM API, J JSON format. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. JSON objects are used for transferring data between server and client. XML serve the same purpose. However, JSON objects have several advantages over XML, and we are going to discuss them in this tutorial along with JSON concepts and its usage. Example: JSON DB var Chaitanya is equal to first name Chaitanya, last name Singh, age 28. Features of JSON: it is lightweight, it is language independent, easy to read and write, text based, human readable data exchange format. Why use JSON? Standard structure. As we have seen so far that JSON objects are having a standard structure that makes developers' job easy to read and write code because they know what to accept from JSON. Lightweight. When working with AJAX, it is important to load the data quickly and asynchronously without requesting the page reload. Since JSON is lightweighted, it becomes easier to get and load or requested data quickly. Scalable. JSON is language independent, which means it can work well with most of the modern programming language. Let us say if we need to change the server-side language, in that case it would be easier for us to go ahead with that change, as JSON structure is same for all the languages. Difference as example between JSON and XML style DB. Students name John, age 23, and these examples are the JSON and XML style. Limitations of relational DB. In relational database, we need to define structure and schema of data first, and then only we can process the data. Relational database systems provides consistency and integrity of data by enforcing ACID properties: atomicity, consistency, isolated, and durability. There are some sensitivities where this is useful, like banking system. However, in most of the other cases, these properties are significant performance overhead and can make your database response very slow. Most of the applications store their data in JSON format, and RDBMS don't provide you a better way of performing operations such as create, insert, update, delete, etc. on this data. On the other hand, NoSQL store their data in JSON format, which is compatible with most of the today's world application. RDBMS versus NoSQL. RDBMS, it is structure that provides more functionality but gives less performance. NoSQL, structured or semi-structured data, less functionality and high performance. RDBMS versus NoSQL. RDBMS, structure and organized data, structured query language SQL, data and its relationships stored in separate tables, data manipulation language, data definition language, tight consistency based transaction. NoSQL, no declarative query language, no predefined schema, key value pair storage, column store, document store, graph databases, eventual consistency, rather ACID property, unstructured and unpredictable data, cap theorem, prioritize high performance, high availability and scalability. So when I say less functionality in NoSQL, what's missing? You cannot have constraints in NoSQL. Joint are not supported in NoSQL. These porters actually hinders the stability of a database. So while using NoSQL database like MongoDB, you can implement these functionalities at the application level. When to go for NoSQL? When you would want to choose NoSQL over relational database, when you want to store and retrieve huge amount of data. The relationship between the data you store is not that important. The data is growing continuously and you need to scale the database regular to handle the data. I hope you would like this video. Thanks for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.